Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zbunk Studios. It is your main man MC KC.
It is your producer. I do the countdown. Producer Timothy.
Where your lazy ass was just laying there, so I took over.
No, you were busy doing things on the phone. Anyways, we have another episode for y'all prepared. This time it's another Casey special.
Come along, hope you're along. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but let's get into it. We're starting off with an agree or disagree.
Alright.
The agree or the statement says,
Lay it down on me. Pause.
you can do things differently, but the important parts of who you are, you can't really change.
Who you are.
Yeah.
Like the essence of who you are, the
fundamentals. Things, even though you do things differently.
I kinda agree.
You agree with them?
Kinda though.
Continue.
Of course, like as a person, you were raised in a certain manner and that always formed who you are. Like everything you do from that point of will always have a foundation of what your childhood is or was or what you've been learning.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
But although you might I'm just making an example, like a specific person, like you were raised light skins with curly hair, but they have to be sweet. And you change your taste from light skin to curly hair. Latinas, there are feisty and whatever. But the fundamentals is that both of them will take care of you in some sort of way. So it's like
I see. I'm going the opposite way. Because I've always had this thing where I say like you can change your behavior, your actions, your thoughts, and your patterns by really believing in, and also, as I said, exposing yourself to other things except the things you've been doing. So if you're really like, how do I say it, like, what's the word, if your intentions are really to change it, then the differences that you are doing will lead to change.
Yeah, you can change as a person, but it doesn't change you.
I believe it does. Because like, have you ever seen a nigga that's been drinking what? They drink because of some trauma, whatever. And then they go to these places where they rehab, meet people with the same stories as them, what. They start to change what they've been doing in the beginning.
But that's what I'm saying.
Go into something new.
I don't think the person changed. I think their behavior changed.
Isn't that the same thing though?
No.
It's still in the deep down.
To me, it's like,
if your behavior changes, I think you've also changed.
But the way I understand is like the core of you changes, or the core of you doesn't change. Now, I believe the core of you doesn't change because the core of you, as your childhood, was the sweet child. I'm just making an example. The sweet child that cared for his family, and then the trauma happened. Started drinking. Rehab came. You went back to the person you was or meant to be, or the way you were.
I also don't think that's going back to who you were.
So maybe it is changed, but I still don't believe the core of a person. Because think about it, if you're an F-boy stage, you change to an F-boy, or your behavior changed to being an F-boy. But most F-boys have that time when they think like, am I doing something, or like, being the mama's boy that they were raised to do.
I see what you mean. Yeah. Still going back to the core person. But it's like also saying, these introverts, that's shy, what. At core, they are shy, what. Then say 5 years later, that person is now not shy or whatever anymore. They're out there, public speaking, all those nonsense. Are they still at core, that shy, introverted person?
Could be, because person tends to be anxious. Has the same anxiousness, social barrier runs out faster than a normal active person would.
But even someone that's active even runs out.
But that's why I said more than active.
More than usual.
Yeah. But maybe I think it's a mixture of both though.
I would say.
Because you do change, but you also don't change who you really are. Because your behaviors do change, you do differently. But at the core also, you also don't change because that person is also there.
Yeah, I think if you have good principles, they don't change. And if you add some
bad
mixed ones, other ones there, you can remove them and still stick with that.
So I think it's about if you want to change as a person, try to do it for the better. Just because you got your heart broken, because pain is the more of a lot of people are the reason why people change. Just because you went through something bad, man, doesn't mean you have to change as a person. You can still be a kind person, but your behavior towards others could be, you decide who to be kind with instead of being kind to everyone, or like even if the person is mean to you, you're still kind to them also.
I check what you mean.
Yeah.
I check what you mean. But that's a heated one. I know a lot of you also probably
Actually,
agree and disagree.
This time I actually want to read your things, so I'm highly
highly curious.
I'm highly interested.
So get down in those comments.
Yeah.
Just remember, if you are a wife beater, you've been beating wives for years.
Change.
You can change, and
at the beginning
we all will accept you eventually. So, on to the next episode. So the next segment that we have is group chat ranking.
Oh, another one.
Now I know y'all remember these things. It was our favorite, but we haven't done it in a while, so we're bringing it back. I'm an African. What do you expect? we jump on elephants. What do you expect? I have a pet lion.
My lion in the background.
My lion is here.
Yeah.
Anyways, today we'll be ranking the group from most likely to least likely to handle a female that came from a traumatic past.
Handle a female again.
Yeah. So you in a relationship with a female, how would you handle it? Because they all come with scars and wounds and whatever. She's not completely healed. So yeah.
What do you
who would handle it the best out of all of us?
What do you identify as handling? Because you can have someone, person A would be able to help her heal, and person B would be able to maybe just, she has maybe anxiety, or be able to lower the anxiety to a certain thing or something.
I feel like be like someone that where she can feel like safe, peaceful, and doesn't remind her of whatever
what happened
to her, and she feels like she can be
open.
Yeah, and move on from that.
Okay.
Basically, just that.
Okay, let me. This is gonna be like a tough one, because I know in the group chat a lot of these guys are very thoughtful, but a lot of them also doesn't know how to
express
their things, and some of us have the ability to heal the people, but just are lazy or not ready to be able to go out of the way to do it. Because think about it. I'm talking a lot. Let me put my name. I would go you, me, or me, you, John, which is weird. Then I'm putting maybe a
okay, it's not weird. It's not weird.
John,
I understand that.
Eyal. Okay, Monty. No, let me put Monty above Sergey. Monty, Sergey. My reasonings are therapy. We have given therapy to people before, and
I would say that's been from a distance.
Yeah, but that's why I put you second.
You also, that's from a distance. That's me texting you back. It's not like face to face. I can even still have time to process and think what I'm gonna say, but face to face is a different story.
Well, let me cook.
Okay.
I think me first, because of the therapy aspect of the advice for people I've given. I don't want to go into much detail, but people wanted to do suicide, came to me, I helped them out, and etc. Relationship trauma, problems, I help people, all those stuff. You the same thing, yeah. But the problem with you is sometimes you don't think before you talk, or you cannot process the person's emotions. But I think you're a very logical person, and you will be able to do that same thing you did here and there. You will be able to speak because you have done it multiple times. It's like experience.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. John, because John has been in relationships and he has the physical experience of trying to help out someone. Although it doesn't always end up good, I don't think the people hate him that he tried to help. Like he had the good intentions, just didn't work out as well.
I see what you mean.
Eyal was also dating experience, but I think he still needs to be able to use his words better. Because in those instances, like action doesn't really matter, bro. It's all about the words. they want to hear something, and then the action comes. For instance, like talking to them and then like slowly hugging or something so that, etc. Monty, because Monty also dates, has dated. So I expect him to be able to realize emotion. And Sergey last, again, niggas are blank state, bro. I know nothing about the nigga. I just expect him to be able to, because he's almost like,
I get.
I don't know how to say it without sounding like I'm praising the nigga. Without sounding like, I expect him to be able to step up in such situations, because he seems like someone that's intelligence, but emotional intelligence. But then again, he also has sent something in the group chat that was like, this is easy to handle. How come you haven't handled it before?
Yeah, I see. So that's yours.
Yeah.
You, me, John, Yal, Monty, Sergey.
Usually in the top 3, only because I believe you'll be able to freestyle on the spot.
Pretty valid.
If you couldn't freestyle on the spot, put you down to number 5.
Pretty
or
valid,
no,
pretty
put you
valid.
above Monty and Sergey.
Pretty valid. Mine would be you, because, like you said, logical, and also you now tap into some emotional parts and handle a situation. So I feel like if you were in a relationship with female that had traumatic past, you would help her to your best capabilities.
Also, wait, disclaimer: if we ever date, do not take this as a I can get it over. I can literally go to a drama or something. I'm also just so you know.
But also we're basing this off the fact that we really love this person.
Yeah, but I'm also just human.
Yeah.
I might on the spot might not be able to handle seeing my girl.
We'll see.
Yeah, because everyone I've given advice I didn't like at all.
True. You never like them like that. Or when it's someone you like.
Maybe I messed up or something. I wouldn't know what to say, or I would be too scared to talk. I don't know. I haven't been in this situation.
But yeah, I would say you. Then I'm gonna throw something in here. Yeah.
Oh, valid. I understand. I think I understand.
Why. Reason why I'm putting Yal in here is nicest guy I've met. Will do so much and go out of his way for someone.
That's what I'm also saying.
Now, he's female. Really, she has passed. I feel like he would make her feel safe. He would make her feel like that she can grow on. Because, logically, okay, let's not speak about logically.
That's why I also put him below John and Asna. Just for the fact that I think sometimes people with trauma can't handle too much love at once. And it can also like drive them away because of how scared they are and stuff, depending on the trauma. Now, Yal is a very, very, very loving person.
He's like the 1% of 1%.
Like
when it comes to loving.
If me and a girl were to date and she was like, but I think Yal is a better.
I would 100% understand.
I would be like, you would be better off in Yal's hands. Like, no cap. That's a genuine guy. Any girl that takes him lucky. But I think his love might be overbearing for the person that has a certain problem. Like he wouldn't be able to.
I don't know. I think
slowly.
I think he'll break that.
I think he's growing though. I think as a person he's growing. But at this to me it's like add some more, not potential. Potential wise, Alice first. Potential wise, then it's purely potential. I'm gonna do a reading potential. Sorry, I'm talking about it.
This episode's gonna be 45 minutes long. Stay with us.
Purely potential. I'm going Yal Survey, John, Monty, Yumi. Purely potential.
So basically you say you have no potential at all?
No, I'm just saying the other guys,
potential for growing is higher.
Is higher. I think I still have a lot of room to
improve, but not as much as the other
guys.
I'll check.
I think if they have the amount of growth I had, or just like get the logic part, or like be able to decipher things quicker.
Yeah, I check you. Smart. Okay, so mine was you, Yal, then I go John. Already, your points that you said, agreed with them all. John. Then Sergey.
I can see it as a valid option.
Sergey. I hate to do this.
Monty about
Monty.
Everybody's gonna think we hate Monty, bro. The way you've been putting this nigga up, horrible.
But you can be glad that this time you're not bored of. Because I'm putting myself bottom. I think I am terrible at these things. And on the spot, I wouldn't be able.
I think you would.
No.
You know what? You also have sisters. And that leads to a lot. Be able to handle
I have
swings.
sisters, but the problem is, I think, I just don't see it go. I don't know.
And
But the thing is, my sisters have never also gone through, or maybe they haven't.
No, I just mean like purely because of handling a female's mood swings.
A mood swing I can perfectly handle, man.
It's like basically building
a mood swing I can perfectly handle, man, because that's trickery. Basically saying people, I'm tricking people, but okay. When it's someone like I really like, we're basing off, I really like this, and then I also have to help this person. My mind would just be blank. I would really not know what to do. I feel like I would be the worst person in such scenarios. So I'm last. Monty, be proud. Your winning means something. Sergey, John, Monty. Come on, Monty. Yeah, you.
And potential wise, who you think has most
potential wise? I would say Monty.
Monty,
Yal, John, Sergey, you. Nah, me, you. It's true. It's true what you said. You, nah. There's growing, but not as much as me.
Yeah, I don't. You, very smart guy. Emotionally.
I think sometimes I think too logically. And in such instances, logic is not the answer.
I've also been to the point where I've been pure logic, but I had to slowly adapt because my mother's a very sensitive person. So that's why
in such instances, logic will 100% not work. And even if I try logic, I love this person, so I myself would be like, this is trickery. You can't do that. So, any female Latina out there with a dramatic past and you need someone to move on or just whatever, I'm not it.
But I can be there for you though. Like the thing of me being there while you're going through, I don't have a problem with it. I'm 100% willing to take this road with you to heal you, man. But me, I might not be the best person to help you overcome the thing.
You might even end up worse off.
Worse off.
But that was the group chat rankings. One day we'll get the group on here so we can discuss that further.
Imagine the whole group chat and then we rank.
The whole group chat, you know.
That would be tough.
Or maybe we'll do it on the main channel. You never know.
Group chat ranking, main channel. Oh.
You know, instead of just a personal, then you all can also experience
Matter of fact, 2025, if we reach a certain number of subscribers and viewers around December, I would say we can have our first group ranking. Depending on how the views and stuff are.
There you go. Okay, on to the next segment. So this new segment, it's a first of all for us both. And we are gonna be
a little spice.
We know it's a new year. Entering it. It's time for things. We all come up with resolutions and whatever and not. It's all up to you to know whether you're gonna do it or you're gonna leave it when January ends. Anyways, we're gonna be naming something that we want to get rid of or something that we want to improve on in this new year. Who's gonna go on first? Me, you?
So 2025 revolutions, basically. What you want to improve or what you want to change. I can go. I think 3.
Naming 3.
So I think I have 3. I don't remember if I can remember the third one. But the first one is getting physically fit again. I mean 2022 peak tummy and December tummy was before the injury came again.
I get you.
Second one is actually trying in academics. Like this is the biggest one because I don't study. I don't do studying. I don't aim for high goals. I just know like, okay, I've learned this much in class. I need this much in the books to pass. Sometimes I overshot. Sometimes I under. Sometimes I overshot.
I get you.
Yeah. So this time I want to grind actually. What was my third one? I'll think about it.
I'm just gonna mention one, and this is gonna be my biggest one, and it's coming off based off.
Sorry. Third one, is I want to stop pushing people away.
Facts. He really needs that one.
I want to stop because I have a problem. Whenever someone gets close to a certain percentage in my life, I start pushing them. I did the same with these niggas. These niggas just stuck around for some reason.
Somehow. But especially with our group now, we are so used to just not ghosting each other, but just going silent.
Now the thing is, I do the same with other people, and other people don't understand the thing. And also, when a female gets into a certain part of my life, or I feel like they are starting to have an influence on what I do and what I say and how I speak, I push them away. Because some people had me, it was a good thing, and we stopped cursing, which I don't do much, or don't do at all really. Other one had me pushing myself harder in the gym, which also was good, but the fact to me, also another one had influence on how happy I was in a certain time. Like when you had the influence. So to me it was like, I'm vulnerable. When someone has that much control over my life, it is a problem.
I see.
So I want to change that. I want to slowly bring people in because I need a fiance. I need to get married, bro.
This nigga was supposed to be married this year.
Okay. But I pushed her. No, we should. I didn't push her away. There was no way.
There wasn't even.
There was no advancements. They stopped at the gate. At the gate. Didn't reach the front door.
Didn't even get to knock.
Get to knock.
Okay, so mine would come off based off the previous episode. You've saying I ranked myself the last when it comes to emotional and whatever. So this one is the biggest one that I want to improve on in this year of 2025.
You said last episode, it was last segment.
Yeah, last segment. And I've named it plenty segments before.
Yeah.
So what I want to work on is my emotional handling, or just bringing it out more. Because I'm way too logical for this life.
Emotional quotient. EQ.
Yeah,
so the main thing is you want to be able to understand people more in a logical aspect and more in an emotional aspect.
And at least I've been single. I need to break this 22 years of singleness.
I can bring out a girl that you dated.
Nah, what do you mean?
Not even dated. She literally said a year before she had a crush on you.
Okay, there's a difference between dating and dating.
No, there's a difference between dating and having a relationship.
Yeah, dating and dating, which is in a relationship. Now I want to have dating, bro.
You want to have a relationship?
I'm on a 22-year streak.
No relationship.
No relationships.
And it's only 21. So now we know 2025, no girlfriend. You already said it in this talk. Yeah, man. Damn. Another year, another single life.
Oh. But yeah, definitely, guys, before, I'm going to put it out there. Before next year, no, not next year, before 2026, that thing will have been improved on, and I will tell y'all about a lovely lady, but I won't show y'all her. So yeah.
Maybe the problem is, I know you're this type of guy. You don't have money. I know that you use it as an excuse a lot of times, but I think, excuse me, that was nasty.
Sometimes I feel like I am not stable enough yet to sustain someone else.
And the problem is,
and it's not even just talking about sustaining. I'm not talking about sustaining her. I'm just feeling like it just doesn't work.
We think too much like grown ass men, bro. We are young as heck, and we want to take care of our ladies like we are a grown ass man with a full-time job.
Like I'm a 40-year-old.
I wanna take her out. I wanna make her feel special. I know money doesn't involve it. But I just feel like as a man, I need to be able to provide some sort of
now
something.
imagine it. I want to take her out.
No.
No car. It's not even that. Now I have to lie the girl in the cab, right?
No.
Now we have to go together in a cab. Hi, man.
You don't even have money for petrol. You don't even have a car. Matter of fact, when you go to the date, food already is expensive. $400 one day.
Hi, gentlemen. But yeah, I think also I'm gonna break that barrier and go into it. Like
I think.
I'm gonna ignore everything and just go into it.
How about this? 2025 on this podcast, we're gonna say now. 2025, we at least need to go on at least one day in 2025 by December, or at least before Christmas or something like that.
That's all. Yeah, that's
It's a time.
Yeah, they're gonna hold us accountable and ask us when it comes to time.
When it comes to 2025, Christmas,
You know.
you should be like, hey, Keenan, hey, tell me, where you did it? Where you did it?
But yeah, coming off of the things you want to do in 2025, I just want to end you off with this next quote, and hopefully it allows y'all to continue.
Cool.
I'm just gonna end it there. If the producer wants to add something, he can add it, and then we'll end off this segment. And hopefully y'all enjoyed this podcast. I'm gonna end y'all off with nothing ventured, nothing gained. Chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup.
I'm gonna check the what it said.
Let it simmer this time. Let it simmer.